Girl, I just look for you. Told me marriage was a give and take. Well, you show me you can take. You got some giving to do.
Good morning, YouTube America. Regular Wednesday morning routine. Down here at the state courthouse. Sun's not up yet. Got myself a parking spot. Construction going on in the background. That's kind of new. Lights are lit up. Our tax dollars at work, folks. You know, I'm sure we've all enjoyed this this situation that I've had to recently endure. Where you have to call, whether it's your bill collector or or trying to get information on support for a new system you purchased, or some kind of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So you call these people and you get the automated service message, and things have gotten more and more, I don't want to say, just say complicated or complex or easy. That's kind of what it's supposed to be, to make life simpler and easier. So the old days would just push this button and push that button to get whatever service it was you're trying to do, or get an answer to what you want. Nowadays it's the voices that talking to you in this saccharine, sweet, polite, ubiquitous thing going, what's this, and say this or press that. And no matter how clear you speak, how succinct you pronounce what it is you want, it seems like every other time they don't understand what you want, or they want to shift you over to something else. And I notice that a lot of things they want to shift you over to involves you sending them or paying them money. And I have to make a kind of an annoyed chuckle at that, because I think in part that's done on purpose. Then let's say you manage to succeed to not get what it is you want done, and you get turned over, or manage to get them to turn you over to an actual living body. And 99% of the time, they have an East Indian accent. Oh, they are well practiced, well rehearsed. They study and practice the mannerisms of Americans and how we speak, and they have this spiel, and boy, they love to just ramble on that spiel over and over and over again. I was trying and to find a unlimited data service for my laptop. Now, I have a cell phone. I don't need a cell phone, and everything that I see, talks about this cell phone and that cell phone. I have a hotspot, but it's through Straight Talk, and the problem is that it's a prepaid as you go, and 4Gs cost $40, and that 4Gs, well, I watched a little bit of YouTube and watched some videos off of Netflix, and check my email and play one of this little video game I play, and 4Gs goes pretty fast. I'm spending $80, $120 or better a month minimum for this service, especially since the house internet that my mother is supposed to have, thanks to Mediacom, has not worked for 3 weeks. 4 weeks actually, and of course MediaCom's. I think I've railed about that, about how they send texts out and nothing happens, and the texts are half-assed or half-cocked or drunk or whatever it is, and then give us the line of spiels on the internet or on the phone. And one of the frustrating things that comes up right away is, well, you can contact us online and find all kinds of answers. Well, the whole point of the problem is you can't get online. So, hey, so I got this mobile hotspot, and I'd like to get a permanent service, so I'm paying, a reasonable monthly fee like you would a cell phone. And I know they exist. I know they exist. People have them. I know they get them. I don't know nothing about this stuff. This stuff is all new to me. Remember, I was in prison for 15 years, and a lot's changed. mobile hotspots didn't exist. Shoot, most of your cell phones have stuff on them that didn't exist then. So I'm still on the mid side of that learning curve trying to figure this stuff out. And so I talked to these people, and this fellow repeated himself basically 4 times or 5 times, the same spiel, and then about connecting me to somebody who will help me get what I want. And I'm saying, yes, please connect me. Oh, we'll connect you now. Yes, please connect me. And he starts to get repeated, and I find I'm getting a little annoyed with this. And then he hands me over to a second person. And the second person starts the same sort of track. Now, the spiel is just a hair different, but it's all well rehearsed, well studied, well practiced, and they've got this stuff down to a science. And I'm starting to get really annoyed because, the first fellow said the second fellow would help me with this thing. This fellow now tells me he needs to transfer to a third person. And so I asked him, why are you doing that? And he says, well, we sit down, we send you the person who's going to help you get what you need. And I said, well, that's what the last person said. And this second person keeps saying about how he's going to transfer me. And I'm getting a little more than a little annoyed at this point. And I'm like, well, you then transfer me then. What are we going to transfer you? Sir, are you there? I'm waiting for you to transfer me. This is what you said you were going to do 3 times ago. Please transfer me to the person who will give me what I'm asking for. This is not a pay-as-you-go service here, my friend. I'm not calling, this isn't customer support where you're charging me $3.99 a minute. So I don't understand what it is y'all trying to pull. No, sorry, we're going to turn transfer over to us. Just transfer me. Well, I never did get transferred because it just kept going on and on. Finally, I thought, these people are yanking my chain or having one over on me or having fun. And I was running out of time. I had a job to go do. I got called in early, changed the schedule. The whole schedule's been rechanged for the week. So I hung up. 45 minutes of my life I ain't getting back, and I still don't have that unlimited monthly service that I'm trying to get through T-Mobile. And all I can think of is, how is this do T-Mobile any justice? How is T-Mobile going to benefit from this sort of customer service that is more convoluted than the frickin' Department of Motor Vehicles? And in truth and fairness, I've been dealing with the DMV in Iowa for quite a while now, quite a bit. They're actually far more efficient than what everybody would like, the cliche would have us believe. I think they got to be very good at what they do. Excuse me, they don't beat around the bush no more. They don't play around. And they try to expedite the situation and move people along. Well, these customer service stuff got a long way to go to, hold themselves up on par with the government bureaucracy, which in and of itself is a shock. I mean, the bureaucracy is one of the slowest moving animals in existence, and it's designed to obfuscate and annoy and frustrate people at every stop and turn of the process. So, the fact that there's one of the government bureaucracies getting its stuff and getting its shit together and making things work the way it ought to, hey, good job, folks. Meanwhile, T-Mobile, I'd like to have, this T-Mobile One because it sounds like it's what I want. But back to I'm a redneck, ignorant farm boy from Iowa who doesn't understand a lot of the mumbo-jumbo tech stuff that goes on the paperwork. Now, I'm not slow and I'm not stupid. I can learn it. I can understand it if somebody helps me point me in the right direction. I have concerns because I don't want to be wasting money on things that don't do what I needed to do. So I want somebody to confirm to me, to reassure me, give me a little bit of assurance what I'm looking at is what I'm looking to get. I'm paying for what I need. I mean, because most of this data share, most of these plans ramble on about phone lines, and this, that, and the other thing. I don't want to buy a new phone. Frankly, I don't want to buy another hotspot. I spent $60 for this thing I got now. It says something about a SIM card. Well, let's see. Is this, buy a SIM card or whatever, but make sure it fits for what I need. All this stuff about phones and stuff. It's just another ploy to get you to buy another brand new phone that you just don't really need. And I'm not averse to getting the phone if that's what it's necessary. But I've already got a phone. I'm paying for it, and I don't see any reason to add to an additional expense. You know, technically speaking, I can argue in my layman farm boy terms, can make the argument that that's what this mobile hotspot is just it's just a cell phone for my laptop, so my laptop can make phone calls to the internet. Um, Except it just has some lights that flash on. There's no digital inputs, no keypads. You can't talk into it, that kind of thing. It just makes you connect to the internet. So why wouldn't any one of these services that talk about free data, wireless, whatever, unlimited monthly, whatever, work on this thing? And you know what? Y'all might be laughing because you're thinking that dumb redneck don't know what he's doing. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. Now, that's why I spent 45 minutes trying to talk to this call center people to get some answers and get some help, and I never did get the help. And this is just a continuance of other problems. I mean, one of these days I'll get this thing straightened out, but like when I called out from my mother's cable service and my wife's phone, I went through the same process. Probably, as far as I know, the same East Indian folks in the same office having one up on this dumb Iowa farm boy going, well, I got to call back on this one thing. Let's mess with his head. Let's mess with his head. you know, uh, what do you do? I don't understand it. Makes you not want to tear your hair out, but hey, I keep my hair cut pretty short, so it's a bit hard to pull my hair out. Not to mention the fact that what hair I have, I'm not going bald, but I am getting a little thin up here, so let's keep it that what I got. I don't need to be pulling hair, splitting hairs, whatever. I'm sure there's an answer someplace, somewhere, both to my situation, my questions, and my needs, and an answer to improving this service. And it's like these surveys. I noticed they crop up all over the place. Has this been helpful for you? What are those about? Because they rarely give you no, you guys weren't very helpful, and this whole thing is stupid and annoying. They give you a little bit of area for entry, but not a lot. And I have to wonder sometimes if that's not designed that way on purpose, to equally frustrate and gum up the system. Now, see, back in the day when they charge you for, $1.99 a minute to talk to one of these people for a service system thing, it made sense in some twisted way that they would drag it out because, hey, they're getting paid to drag it out. Now, on the other side of the hand, these guys working in an office somewhere, they're getting a paycheck, so I guess, what's the matter? They spend 45 minutes on the phone with a frustrated individual, or they spend 7 different frustrated individuals over the same 45 minutes. I mean, it's just kind of strange. But that's the way life goes in this great land of ours, and don't see just new President Trump fixing things to that aspect. Expect it to keep rolling right along, and me being down here and you being where you're at, and all of us, having a day that we got, and so on and so forth. And I hope your day is better than mine, and keep your nose to the grindstone and stay the hell out of prison.